So Matpat has left Game Theory, and after 2 weeks, these guys have been starting to upload. I believe all of the Theory's channels are now uploaded their first video without Matpat. I want to see what it is. I want to evaluate it. Current Matpat evaluation is a little bit low. But it's just the ending was kind of cringe, right? Him being more of a human being, crying on camera. That's a humbling experience, but like you don't feel involved. You don't feel like you understand everything. It just, he leaves and is like very sad about it, and God, hopefully he's doing something better with his life after he's leaving. But because I know his personality, because his personality is closely related to mine, usually making these drastic changes and moves is gonna be a mistake, you know. And also he was a bit of an asshole to his workers. I would imagine he was under pressure to leave and do something better. And there's the family pressure. There's a lot of pressures. So it was kind of inevitable. It's kind of predictable, but like no one would want to say that out loud, that Matpat would just like leave. But he did, and he did very loud and proud. Except again, the endings are not great content, especially the big videos that last like 30 minutes and shit. It's turned into a pretty good thumbnail though. I really like the thumbnail here. But the funny thing is, he's trying to take that thing off, and it made for a good thumbnail. Apparently K-pop is now gonna be a half of a badge of an achievement, almost. So it made it up here. Somehow it's hard enough for these videos to climb through the Minecraft of the past. You know, when we held monopoly over everyone else when uploading videos. Those were the days. Now you have to run faster, be stronger, and better, or I might evaluate you in a terrible way. Anyways, let's open all these channels, and first and foremost, look at the thumbnails, because I think it's already showing some, you know, promising downfalls. And there's food theory. No, there's game theory. Game theory. I saw the game theory was fucking creepy. I'm already creeped out to insanity, bro. You have no idea. Click or die, bro. Like, this is some fucking nonsense, bro. I'm already, like, cringing so fucking hard. I'm starting the evaluation because I'm offended by what's going on to his channel.
Hey, kid! Mine!
We have taken over his channel, guys. That's the vibe, bro. Swedish shave.
I can't wait.
So I can already tell you guys, like, from the vibe, and vibe is usually the most important part when looking at all these videos. The vibe is pretty fucking cringe, alright? It's pretty, like, bury these fucking people alive type of vibe, because this is, holy crap. I mean, we got 2 episodes of this one. And the second one was even worse. This one actually uploaded fairly fast, without a break. Alright, man. I need to brace myself because I don't like where I'm at. And now there's a reason to not watch Game Theory whatsoever, any of these channels. But let's see if this is really bad and creepy and gonna give me the GBGBs, because that's gonna shake me in the wrong direction. Let's reset the timer. Why not? Because at least it's something, but I don't give high expectations for good content anymore.
This may be because of your mistakes, your missteps. This is the world you will get.
I mean, you gotta fucking not start like this, because like I can already read all your strategies of like, oh wow, you clicked on the video and that was wrong, but there's so many of you who would click on the video. Wow, how stupid are you? That's the fucking vibe. And I just like, please, can we not have this vibe, because that's gonna fucking kill you, bro.
And the start, I'm sure many of you are.
The only confusing part about this is not that Matpat is gone, but that a consumer is consuming films. Like, a really big consumer here. That I've never seen before. But Skadoosh, let's fucking go.
Probably a little
I will fat shame, because I'm cool like that.
bit confused.
I'm allowed. I have a lease.
This is the Peach is Dead game theory.
My first episode was Peach is Dead. So proud of you. I'm so
But
proud
I've
of you.
since
Yeah, that's a pretty big deal for Matpat to give responsibility, not to his crew, but to the internet, to handle the fucking crew, because they're clearly, like, they're still playing by the same vibe, by the way. They're still like, hey guys, it's the responsibility's on you to punish us now for taking over. Like, yeah, we will. Don't worry about it.
Fu Panda 4 is right about to hit theaters.
Not theaters, you know, like, there's plenty of faces to hit as well.
As a graceful part of it, his flaws have created cycles of abuse and miscommunication that
So you equated this turtle to Matpat because of the meme, but now you're gonna fucking attack the turtle. So I wonder what that means. Like, there's a hidden lore somewhere, you know?
Master Oogway is actually the absolute worst.
I mean, it's so easy to paint someone as the villain when they're not gonna stop you, right?
We learn that the legend
Yeah, so it sounds like this fucking dragon scroll is just the control of power. Am I right?
finally opens the scroll, he finds only a blank, shiny canvas, though he later sees himself.
Well. So what are you gonna put on that blank canvas? How are you gonna start your adventure, little bitch?
But
Yeah. As bad as Matpat is, we're probably gonna get a lot worse. Because first impression is everything. It's very unstable. If you do some really cool stuff, I will like praise you and have high expectations because there's a change. And I want to hold on to that change. I want to embrace the change. But if you're giving me shit, I'll be like, wow, this channel is now shit. You know, it's going to define where the channel is going, a new direction.
they're in at the last hurdle. And why? Because Master Oogway got some bad vibes from him.
Oogway saw darkness in his heart and refused.
This ends up pushing Tai Lung over the edge as he goes on a rant.
Well, he predicted the future if he saw this darkness that got unleashed. It's just that simple.
Goal dangled before Tai Lung that he worked his entire life for, and that was
Oh no, all people live and work entire lives for something. Oh my god, dingle dangle. That's the whole point. It's a trick, and you have to deal with it properly. There's always a chance to turn around and be a fucking good guy.
never an anime betrayal. If Oogway had never lied or explained to Tai
Yeah, if Oogway would never lie, he would never be violent and disgusting, am I right? Holy shit. Like, I love when morality is faced with tiny morality of like, oh, but you did this thing and that thing, so you're the evil one. Yeah, let's check how much damage you have done to society after I lied. As if he fucking lied in the first place, bro.
Lung's fall from grace isn't the only preventable conflict
There's no preventable conflict here. Whatever he wants, he's gonna do. He has the power anyways. Fucking Turtle is gonna stop him, bro? Preventable conflict, bro. Yeah, mind control. Is that what we have to do? Everyone has free will. Everyone can be moral or not. And if we see that in the future you might be dangerous or immoral, or you're just very eager to get more power, that's not gonna be fucking helpful to anyone but that fucking greedy little bitch. So far, you're just the fucking people tangling this story are just strong and annoying as fuck.
Game Adam.
The first thing shouldn't just be like, oh, let's jump into morality and get our ass kicked. Because that one I can do with my eyes closed.
Is done. Uguay's second major flaw, his teaching.
Alright, let's see it, bro. How you gonna feel this time?
Master Uguay
By talking about other people's flaws?
is just
Imaginary people?
that she started down and just decided that imprisoning her in an Iron Maiden
So, what's the teaching thing? Because he's, like, pretty good at fighting the bad guys he created. Or something.
was even counted home. That is now 2 times where Uguay has seen someone going down a dark path and done nothing about it.
That's not nothing. That's Iron Maiden. That's a prison. What the fuck is going on? How is it nothing? It's even worse. It created a prison. How dare he? You know, he could have just done all the things that I want him to do, you know.
If you're Uguay, according to Dao Dai, Uguay felt that.
What the fuck? Like, you're gonna fucking create a robot machine? Oh, but it's gatekeeping. I want robot machines that just destroy things. What's the fucking point of the robot machine?
Sully the purity of Kung Fu.
Way to gatekeep there, my guy. Time
And time again. Jesus fucking Christ, man. Time and time again, I have to fucking listen to this guy fucking crying about nonsense, and apparently it's bad teaching of I don't know what the fuck that means after watching this. The only questionable thing of like, why did he allow monks to get killed? But, bruh, monks are like potentially super weak. And they couldn't fucking see it coming, you know. So, maybe they like death. Who knows? These are weird people.
is the students that did live up to Uguay's expectations all inherit his worst traits. For example,
There's a lot of characters being introduced, so it's hard to keep up. I just saw this thing of like, if Poe's gonna get evil, he's gonna get the same treatment. He's gonna get imprisoned. I don't know what communication you want to have, but like that's pretty straightforward communication. Communication through action is kind of next level, to be honest.
Legends of Honor.
Technically, that's what Kung Fu stands for anyways. Action, taking action against bad guys especially, against weaknesses that you might have. I have Kung Fu Spirit right here, the combat button. And I'm willing to kick Matpat in the face if that's the legacy of the teacher, you know, of teachers being mocked pretty much from the very beginning.
Telling a student that they weren't good enough without communicating, and the result.
What communicating? If they turned violent, they didn't communicate. They lost patience. What the fuck do you want? There's no mind control. There's no fucking special powers to control other people. If they turn evil, they have lost. They got emotionally pushed over the edge, and they turn fucking demonic, bro. Congratulations. Poe wins again. Anyone wins if they turn, push people over the edge and turn them into demons. I would win. I would potentially win if my mom just turned into a demon instead. You know, but it's very hard for her because she has a lot of things. She can just sit there, lay there in bed and do nothing, and there's no real consequences to that. You know, because she's needed that way. So, if you can actually find the edge and push people over, there's potential lots of benefit. At least learning experience. At least communicating with other people. Because you still need a hero to save you from all these fucking villains that have been created. Now there's communication. But they don't get to participate in that shit.
to teach them kung fu instead, all to get revenge on Po. Just like Oogway and Shifu before him, Po is gatekeeping kung fu.
Yeah, but then they turned violent. And his gatekeeping worked. It turned them to violent fucking assholes. After he just said, oh, those secret moves are secret. What the fuck gatekeeping, bro? Like, you have to put effort to teach losers their things. I'm not willing to do that. Someone else has to do it. You can say no. Have you heard before? There's a thing called consent.
Is gatekeeping kung fu here and making an enemy out of someone he doesn't need to.
If I can make enemies or friends, I need to. Unfortunately. By default.
Live up to the core theming of the franchise. In a series all about embracing the best parts of yourself, Oogway is all too eager to find the worst traits in others. The dark...
Yeah, because that's what a teacher fucking does, bro. A teacher cannot embrace the good traits. You have to do it with hard work. I cannot just praise you. Like, how do I activate good traits out of you? You have to know what they are yourself. I can only tell you what I don't like to see. So you can fill it with whoever you are. Whoever you think you are, bro. I can deny certain things and you have to come back from it. I can deal damage to you and you have to heal with better traits. I don't know how you fucking embrace the good stuff. It's not like I can directly love people. I can't give them time and care and be patient with them. Because that's not what teachers do. Teachers have to fucking boom, boom, boom. Very quickly nail down someone, damage them, so they can fucking learn. That's what teachers supposed to be defined as. So far, I mean, at least it's lovely how fucking wrong everything is. But for them to just dive into morality is just deeply offensive to me. Because that's a lot of work to debunk the stupidity. The mountain of stupidity. I just want to, like, be entertained and not just rant about how wrong new Matpat's assistant is.
The mechanical genius of Dao Dai, the ambition of Feng Huang, though.
Because he needs to push buttons desperately. And if he sees evil, oh shit, that's about time for that shit to crack, isn't it? Americans don't know that sugarcoating can only last for so long until people will inevitably show their dark side, and now you have to deal with it. And maybe Matpat is showing his dark side. Let's keep going. Where do we go next? Because I want to leave darkness for last. Like, there's some creepy shit out here. Let's see this thing. Game theory.
Down it.
The bigger question is, who's going to be the Matpat's competitor? Because he's down. He can be easily taken advantage of if the evaluation is going to be like this.
Justice.
Now, he's not dealing with morality, so potentially it's going to get even worse, simply because where's the hook? What am I supposed to watch this for?
Increased action. I also found...
Yeah, if there's no hook, you cannot actually follow the story. This guy's just yapping, bro. And I can't keep up. There's nothing. Let's try something different then. Let's finish style theory.
Have you or put it in the live
My god. So I'm not willing to learn anything. Unless I can skip
options.
the fucking boring tutorial part. How is it boring though? Tutorial is like explanation of everything, supposed to be interesting.
Made fun of her. Now get to see her succeed and run a fashion and style channel.
Yeah, that's why I'm subscribed to Style. It's not gonna be cancer, right? It's all about legs.
It's like
How
a coming
cool
in
is
very, let's say, unique angles of everyone. I feel so much closer to all of you.
Oh my god. So manipulative though.
Oh, it's a scary time. So much change and so much uncertainty. So why not subscribe so you can see a familiar, friendly face in your sub feed?
What the fucking bullshit? I told you it's manipulative. Oh, hey, I'm a friendly face. You have seen me before.
Tweet,
Shut
bringing
the
you
fuck up.
new or mine.
No, double advertisements. Subscribe and look at this thing, whatever it is. Oh, more subscribe. Click that.
You don't miss any of our exciting updates that are coming up super.
Click that shit, bro. Subscribe to yourself. Look at the amount of time I had to sleep. Holy shit. A whole 10 hours. Oh. Holy shit, this is huge.
It's not.
Yeah, I mean, now we're gonna have legs for days for real. 30 minutes of legs. I'll be taking a break to check Shannon Williams, because she made it to Peace Pop and everything, but doesn't have much of a career. I'm still gonna listen to her songs though. Erase her legs. Erase her legs from my memory, bro. Holy shit. Amy is so iconic. She is the only host who needs no introduction. No, bro. It's 30 minutes of legs in your face. That's the whole introduction, you fucking fool. I'm not that evil, but here's a second of legs.
I know. We learned in Shaving 101 that
I have tried and tried again, and I will try dry shaving. I know I said dry shaving is like, shut the fuck up. I don't give a fuck, man. I understand. You gotta try until maybe it works. The fucking razor. Electronic razor, bro. Like, but no, they have to fucking talk for 2 minutes of like, oh, my feelings are hurt, and your feelings are hurt too. Let me heal everything. Let me fix everything right now.
was desperate to find some kind of result.
I was desperate to add more minutes to this worthless fucking video. It did work! Oh my god! Electronic razors work on dry fucking hairs because it's so much easier to cut them off that way. Oh my god, what a fucking discovery! If only I was running a fucking science channel and someone would have told me. Yeah, but electronic razors probably not gonna cut it, you know? You gotta like really shave that leg, bro. Not just trim it like a beard.
My favorite, or that I recommend it to anyone at all. In fact, I need to take a second here to say something to that disposable razor.
Okay, take your 5 minutes, have a date with a fucking disposable razor. That's completely normal.
Come here.
I don't want to hurt disposable razor feelings, bro. Oh my god.
Legs. So congratulations, Kitchen the Safety Razor. Maybe next time we'll be sponsored. In second.
It's such a weird thing to say. Maybe next time we'll be sponsored. Collab, maybe. But like, maybe next time they will be so nice and give us money. What the? I don't get it, bro.
Place.
Literally the only interesting part, or the most interesting part, is them splitting down the middle of like, I take this Team Oil, Team Cream row. I am in Team Cream row. Like, holy shit.
Myself.
Put that in my mouth.
Participants' skin change before our eyes.
Okay, which color is it now? Orange? Yellow?
And
Yeah, I mean, the moment they get results, the video is kind of like bearable, but the moment they are shaving themselves and explaining things, they're not happening anytime soon, bro. Like, it's fucking weird.
moisture.
You do have to take away the date with a razor away from this part, and then it's a normal video. Like, you cut it down the middle, take that date out of here, take Amy into fucking oblivion to fight demons, and we got our demonic legs, and we got the perfect video. Here we go.
6th grade said, gross. I truly believe that people are beautiful.
I truly believe that I can stand up to my bullies from 6th grade. Am I right?
But hey, that's just a theory. A style.
That looks like a T more than an I. You fucked it up, basically. That was perfect T. Oh, wait. That's a perfect Y, isn't it? Shit. Style with a Y? Why am I stupid enough to think it's supposed to be an I anyways? I'm embarrassed. I shall go now. To a different channel. We have 3 more videos to watch, and all of them are super creepy. So let's find the least creepy one, the skeleton one.
What?
I feel like introductions are so stupid in the theories channels. Like, okay, you're gonna fucking test spicy chicken. I don't give a fuck, bro.
Overall,
I don't care what kind of graphs you're gonna draw, which fucking chicken is gonna come first, how you gonna rank the chicken. I don't care about the rules. You have to be doing it, then I will understand.
about more spicy.
Do you know that I'm working on GTA 7? Here's what kind of features, and then I will list 100 features of GTA 7. Let's fucking go. And like 90% of the audience doesn't give a fuck because they want to just play the game. They don't care about what features. List the features, bro. You're gonna fucking read that, listen to that? I don't care.
All at me is that it's not all about more spicy equals better. In other words, does the spice hit you all at once and go away? Or do you get a wonderful roller coaster where it builds up slowly to a peak?
That's all you got? Builds up slowly? Builds up fucking slowly? Hit me with that spice. Over and over again.
Starting with local favorite Howlin' Rays.
Wow. You don't even have to introduce the fucking sandwiches. You gotta say nothing. It's just like, 7 sandwiches. Let's fucking taste test. Like Mr. Beast. Learn something from Mr. Beast. You know, and this would be like a 3-minute video. Obviously. Not, because you have to look at the data and be scientific and all that shit. But you have to collect data like fucking desperately. Like a hungry animal, bro. Hunting for data. Give me data now. Not fucking tutorials of like, I will grab this data and this data and this... No, we're not shopping here. We're looking content.
Howlin' Ghost Pepper and Habanero. So 2 really spicy peppers that they...
Now, I understand this part, but still, like, we don't need introduction for people who lose, okay? We don't need losers in our diet
dust on.
and in our minds, in our scripts. No, talk about the winners. 3 best winners and why they won. You know, what were the strategy?
On top.
Yeah, like, oh my god, let's introduce which rounds we're gonna do, right? We're gonna do the test round, we're gonna do the chicken round, we're gonna do the... Let's introduce rounds, you know? That's how it felt. There's a whole fucking introduction for rounds. The moment he sits down and starts fucking eating the burgers, I mean, I can understand that to some
My
extent.
finger on it. It's a spice.
Influence Tracker feels like a crazy addition to a lot of review channels, right? Because they need to know what are the best companies that they have reviewed, who has the most reputation, what are they using in their own office or eating which company's food and all that shit. It's kind of fancy to use a software like this. Simply because I don't have fast food addiction, and I don't go to fast food places and I can't afford it in the first place. I only have food. So it's kind of entertaining just by that alone. What the fuck is going on still?
You have to give a special shout out to Burger King here though, because the king went above and beyond to keep their losing streak going.
I'm gonna
That's pretty good writing. Okay, it got me.
talk about all
The twisted my twisters, bro.
the other bread.
Every other sandwich.
Yeah, so far it's the best episode, and this is why I'm subscribed to Style Theory and Food Theory. It's like coherent, bro. Like, I understand.
Which had
We
bread.
massacred every single spicy chicken sandwich here. I mean, look at this. I'm a barbarian. It's time.
How dare you, bro? Loot and pillage villages. Burger burner is what I got. Is the best I got. You loot, pillage, and burn villages to the ground.
Gut.
And that's pretty spicy.
as a in second. And in
That was pretty cool. So the tiebreaker was the prize used for tiebreaking. That's... How did that happen? Obviously, it's probably a fluke, but that's pretty fucking juicy, bro.
in first
Juicy
place,
move.
none crispy.
For me, price would be half of the points, basically. Because that matters ridiculously a lot in businesses. The price that you can squeeze with quality, the amount of people you can feed with a sandwich, that matters a lot, bro, to me. For me, at least fast food is more of a social experience in a way. Simply because I don't have it and I have to talk to a person to order my food. So social experience, bro.
Far away from Burger King, which landed itself in last place with 8 points. Sorry, BK, but the numbers don't lie.
Are you sure about that? You sure numbers don't lie? You sure about that? What if I do this? What if I do fucking this, bro? What if I rotate right now? Are you sure they don't fucking lie? Alright, so that was pretty good content. But we're evaluating everything all at once. Alright. Alright, let's do the creepy one. We're probably gonna reject it anyway. We're just gonna throw it into the trash.
If there's one thing that I have been most
Wait, you're on the same side of making horror bullshit? Come on, man.
excited about coming in as the host of Film Theory,
It's to talk about FNAF and other horror garbage things.
it's the explaining exactly what happens. Please, go show some love to Gooby and why.
I mean, his favorite color is blood. So I'll show love to Gooby.
But I
But like, no. No, thank you. This is so degenerate.
do want to
Show some love to Brain Damage.
has to be when he's coming out of the TV.
Yeah, so we're not doing that. Just so you know, we're not doing that fucking part.
Together.
There is no reason to subscribe to these fucking shittards anymore. So, I made the right choices. I'm so fucking awesome.
Was that? On the surface, it's just really confusing. But now that I have my ARG hat on, I really...
Yeah, that definitely suits you right now.
Snap.
Yeah, so, no. I don't want to watch any of this stuff. It's just more ARG content. Technically, I just want to go back to, like, where Matpat made videos, like normal videos, and just extract that shit. Because otherwise we would be wasting time. This is the evaluation of the new Pat. Honestly, that's how we're gonna do it. Will I find the same video? I found this though. Okay, I'll watch that.
This together and look at you. Look, you're watching. You're a co-conspirator now. Let's go.
Man. I have to participate in crime against Matpat. You know what the cool part is about sleeping for 10 hours? That means you're gonna sleep for more hours very soon. I'm very tired right now. It's fucking crazy. Alright, 3 more hours.
By the end of this episode, you'll understand how both relationships and YouTube channels work, and you'll see that they are actually one and the same.
Number 52. Urine everywhere.
Sometimes things food theory, people literally thought we were joking. But here we are, a couple years later, eating our Christmas tree.
Here we are, a couple years later, dumping all those fucking game theory and film theory garbages down the drain because they don't fit. In a frivolous attempt to escape horror as a form of entertainment. And as a form of like, oh, not only I enjoy horror, but let me explain how deep the rabbit hole goes of this like random YouTube channel or random game. It's like, bro, I will never play it I don't want to know, to be honest, because horror is supposed to be pretty fucking straightforward, right? Like, you explore, you get yourself into the story, but like to actually be like, oh, there's this creature that comes out of the fucking television and it grabs your child, and oh my god, wow, so interesting. Deciphering code just for the sake of like, oh, someone encrypted some code. Like, that's not horror. That is just like fucking cringe. That's just brain damage. That's just FNAF. Everything that belongs in FNAF. I mean, FNAF was kind of fine, kind of simple at that point. As a game, it just made sense. But as lore, it made game theory disappear.
Matthew, hey, hi. I'll be here for whatever we do in the next decade. And
How about a big fat nothing because it's about to retirement? 1 year later, 1.5 years later, almost 2 years actually. Fuck. Not quite a decade though.
just a theory. And if you made it all the way through,
Yeah, that's just a meme. I don't know what the fucking theory you just said. But anyways. Oh, that thing that we just debunked. For 10 years, are we gonna be like, whatever. I mean, we got to hear about the struggles of a Matpat, which usually people don't go through struggles because they have parents, you know? Have you heard one of those? Because I haven't heard about one of those in this story. Like, they have collectively 4 parents. I want to know what the fuck's going on, because now it's getting pretty fucking fishy of just people getting into middle of nowhere from across the fucking world. They even show a map, right? They even show a map.
he had never been west of the mighty Mississippi.
We have never been across fucking 2,000 kilometers. You live with your parents until you establish yourself, until you have enough jobs to cover your ass in case something bad happens. I don't know, bro. A survival story, but kind of like intentionally throw themselves out there. I don't give a fuck that much. I'm comfortably sitting in my mom's basement, but my mom is no longer equal to me. You know, is just an ill person who needs a friend to take care of her to some extent. It's a completely different dynamic. Something bad did happen. Not to, well, to me, actually. To me. To me, too. Because no one wants to fucking pay rent, bro. Like, it's the most disgusting thing that people have invented. It's crazy. Unless you have a very good job. And rent doesn't feel like a thing anymore. Except it does. Because every TikToker ever cries about rent, bro. Every single one. They don't say like, oh, why people are crying about rent? That's fucking bullshit. They don't say about that. They're not triggered the opposite way. Alright, so let's jump into those channels that I will be dumping and never watching again. Game theory. It's probably going to be enough to just look at game theory. Just pick my favorite things to click on. Deltarune, I'm on a tank, obviously, very important. There comes a time in a man's life when you have to shoot some tanks. So it's not important that he's on a tank, but he's gonna definitely shoot some tanks. So he must be having either a bigger tank than usual, or he just pull out a BB gun and shooting tanks. I don't know, man. I don't know what's gonna happen, to be honest. I know that's not what it means. But is it really? Is it really shooting tanks? Shooting out of tanks would make more sense.
The team of experts that can't be replaced. Bring them on in!
Please replace them. Please replace them with something better. You know, I know they cannot be replaced, but like, please try. Stitch something together out of them so they feel replaced. I don't know, bro. You gotta do something. Your channel is gonna fucking tank. They're gonna tank! Okay, that was the funniest fucking pun I've ever done. I'm gonna give this guy a shaker. Let's fucking go.
So
Wait, I thought it was correct. No. We haven't met Tom. God damn it, bro. I couldn't even dunk on him. It was like Ryder of some kind.
A lot of things to
Man, I hate Matpat didn't introduce any of these people. They just come out of the toilet, basically.
because in later years.
Oh, wow. Things that you enjoy, you're gonna learn more about than things that you don't enjoy. How does that work? Dopamine is such a fucking magical thing, guys.
Then there's
I hate this part of fucking theory in general. Like, look at all this research we have done. It's so fucking, we're so
been
smart,
studying
guys.
video games can teach us. Can that sweet, sweet dopamine we get from playing games actually prepare us to execute on the real thing?
Yes, if you got familiar and you like tanks for some reason, and you played the game as a game and not as a fucking part of a job, because that would be boring. If you're exploring a new thing and you're truly excited about it, yeah, you'll learn how to fucking drive a tank. I wouldn't learn how to drive a tank, because I don't want this shit in my life. Alright?
I taught Ryder how to ride a bike for the first time in his life.
Wow, what a dad pet.
Yeah.
I mean, this, kind of annoying. Matpat being way too sticky, way too relationshipy on his videos. Like, I don't care about your relationships, Matpat. This is just comes out of nowhere, bro. But he was scared of tanks or something. Like, just, I don't care. I don't care too much about science either, but it was way better than this shippy nonsense.
You'd expect a tank to be heavy and slow, but in reality, it was light and super nimble. In fact, it was probably one of the smoothest rides I'd ever been on. Or a video game can teach you how to drive a tank, I'd have to say yes. Though to be fair, the system was so easy that if you've ever driven a golf cart, you'd be able to do it too.
Shit, I still don't know how to drive a tank.
Here, it's where good old Jimmy Beast also fires his tanks. Not all that surprising when it's one of the 2 places in America that you're allowed to fire tanks.
2, 1, fire in the hole!
So yeah, I'm sure shooting requires skill. So at very least it might just be aiming. I might have skipped that part though. Or never got introduced to aiming.
The barrel right to the tip. I want it.
So they don't even show the thing, like you have to stand up and aim. But nah, let's skip that part. The only skillful part there is. Pressing a button and seeing the missile go somewhere. Oh my god, that's the most important part. Holy, how the fuck did you screw something like that?
Center through the passenger door, dead center.
Thank you, Goomba. Thank you. And it's like, they fucking stand there of like, what is Goomba doing? Like, what the fuck are you, what?
I'm guiding.
Look at him go. My god, he has aim because he like actually tried to have one.
Repeatedly. Eventually, your brain just gets so used to doing that action, it more or less becomes subconscious. And it's
Man, I wish people were nice though, you know?
intuitively.
But I guess they have never learned how to do that.
Maybe that
YouTubers are nice though. Desperately.
Simple Xbox controller. Yeah, that's right. A 35-ton piece of machinery is controlled by this. And if you...
Then we should do submarines controlled by Xbox controllers, am I right?
Safer. While we all had fun driving around these giant machines for the day, war isn't fun.
Man, that fucking sucks, bro. Why is it not fun? Yeah, whatever. What else do we got? Nope. I don't like it.
Well,
this is a very interesting topic. All right.
First exists. I want to give a...
Yeah, you know why this episode exists. Because of this thing. this ghost of NES. Because of hidden lore of NES. Killing and stealing children's souls, and no, it's just his child is learning video games, so now Matpat is gonna talk about it, of what it takes, how to do it most efficiently, I imagine, I don't know.
Slowly crack open a cold bottle of Mountain Dew and let the smell of Doritos waft into the room, my friend.
Crack the Mountain Dew. I'm Professor Matthew. Not this Matthew, this Matthew.
Teaching psychology.
It's this alternate version of himself, bro. So cool.
Free app with educational games ranging from reading to memory to math and 0 microtransactions.
Oh my god. The microtransactions, it doesn't have them. Thank god this children's app is this fucking good. Like, really? You have to deal with that normally in apps?
That's based on their...
Hopefully you don't, because it's either free or you had to pay for it. And it's meant for children who don't have money, or not supposed to have money, and not supposed to be disturbed. So I don't know. I don't know if this is a cool feature, but it definitely stands out.
Dexterity to do things like buttoning and unbuttoning shirts for themselves.
You know what happened that fucking freaks me out? Watch this, though.
Kids are first able to develop the physical dexterity to do things like buttoning and unbuttoning.
Oh, he said like. He do things like. Wow, it caught that too. It's crazy, bro. Like buttoning and oh, I'm like button. What? Why is it highlighting this thing? I was like, oh. Gotta say that more often to scare the shit out of people.
I cannot tell you the amount of times that I've watched kids die on that first Goomba in the original Mario. To us, it seems super easy, right?
But to a normal theorist, it looks like Goomba is a serial killer. I was like a serial killer one day, and this highlighted while I said that thing, you know?
It's not every new...
Or if you're a really high power level of Matpat, you can just design all these games yourself.
Buttons at the same time. And guess what we're finally ready for, friends? Super Mario Brothers.
Oh my god. We have reached level 8.
Complexity of the movement, the platforms get smaller, whatever. And so there you have it, folks, your 10-step guide.
No, I don't have it, because I still use keyboard and mouse, and I play Hearthstone, which just requires mouse. So I probably have degenerated into a gamer that doesn't know what a joystick is anymore. I'm sorry, Matpat. You'll have to teach someone else, because I am incapable of learning. I learned backwards.
Guide to get someone's...
I know how to program games, though, so maybe that helps.
Gonna be forward progress, but there's also gonna be steps backward as well.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all the way back to square zero, which is called a mouse. It still has buttons. So that's pretty cool.
Wow, theory.
The never-ending nightmare of game theory. Alright, is that more Minecraft? Like, more than half. I want to know how many videos are just like pure horror nonsense. It's so ridiculous. That's not lore, it's just like messing with your brain, basically. That's the whole point. That's what Matpat is so good at. Just messing around.
Hoping that some...
You know what? I'm gonna show my skills and I will be like, okay, let's see. What is the percentage? Actually, like... So far, we see 3 out of 4 games or things are horror-based. 3 out of 4, very often. And I will just slowly dive in and double-check that this pattern does not change. So far, it's the same thing for 3 years. COVID vaccine. Oh my god, that's still pretty scary though. Oh no, not the Among Us. I was almost like, yeah, we're kind of getting here. This is a Minecraft. This is some shield testing thing. This is Minecraft. This is something. It's something, right? Guys, it's something. I thought I was exiting, but then there's Among Us.
About it.
You know what? Second that. Second that, my friends. So when was the safe and effective? Yeah, the moment he got a COVID shot is the moment game theory turned into fucking horror-infested bullshit. This is where I'm gonna put this thing, alright? Put the nail down. This is gonna be a good place. Because it's, technically I would put it in the shield area, or like, Markiplier, but they don't deserve that. We gonna put it right here. This explosion right here, it's perfect. And game theory turned into absolute horror nonsense. What was the actual date, I wonder? It's not 2020. But it's the next year, you know, like... The year of the return of COVID, bro. The sequel. Let's fucking go. Alright, so with that out of the way, and this out of the way, back to 85. Alright, let's keep, maybe something happens if I keep digging, let's see. Maybe we escape another layer or something, because this is seemingly normal. It's just FNAF, right? Just FNAF. This is the time when I was subscribed for obvious reasons, but I sense danger. I sense that I'm being sucked into fucking void. Wait, you mean like that? The sea void. There's COVID hidden lore. Oh my god. We're finding out as we go. Okay, I'm not gonna dig. You guys can do it if you want. I'm just gonna watch this video.
Alright guys,
about Mr. Beast. Because that's the only relevant one.
Put out a notice.
Yeah, I don't know. This is about spending money. And that's not exactly Mr. Beast's challenge that he's known for. He's more known for, like, holding your hand on an expensive item or being inside a circle. I don't know, man. Just sort of like hanging around is the Mr. Beast challenge. Okay, I'll just watch the whatever Minecraft bullshit I have to to finish this video.
You bros and non-bros, as I tell you the story of how PewDiePie got dethroned from the number...
It's a little bit better than Minecraft and shards of nonsense. Where he's like, oh, gonna over-speculate because, oh my god, shards, guys. Dude, what is going on? I can't even...
And means that, just like the Trail Ruins relied on basic agriculture, this group relied on...
There's this group that relies on this because they had this kind of pottery. Oh my god. Man, I don't want hidden lore in Minecraft. I don't want this sort of shit to exist. The only hidden lore is like what game to play. And sort of Matpat was doing that thing when he was explaining, this is level 1 game, this is level 2, this is how many buttons it uses. That sort of like is pretty decent game theory, but when we just like dive into the lore head first, smash into a bunch of shards of Minecraft, I don't want it. Minecraft is so much more fun when you just appreciate block building aspect and just survival aspect and just testing Minecraft as a game instead of theorizing about things that we will never actually know. We just have to give Matpat the hand of the doubt. But this is just a theory. A useless fucking theory, am I right? No, it's just a storytelling at this point. Uncovering stories that I don't want. Games not really supposed to have stories unless you can dive into them yourself and relive those stories and have to go through. You know, but then you'll just have your own experience. I don't know, it's something very weird and I don't like it at all. When you're just getting explanations. Especially of shards of like, oh my god, there's pottery in Minecraft. This is such a cool update because it has a picture on the pot. So it explains a lot. What? I don't care. I don't care, bro. It doesn't sound very fun. It doesn't sound very gamey. It sounds like you're digging dirt and finding shards of pots and putting them together. And it's like it's a trap for a theory. Literally, Minecraft has trapped a theorist into like, oh, look at my shards. Oh my god, Matpat is like, oh my god, bro, let's put them together and see what happens. So I was sitting in the toilet and I was like, you know what would be a good Minecraft video on Game Theory Channel? What is the scariest Minecraft mob? You know, with the most lore, with the most, like, consequences. If you kill, like, the Ender Dragon, things happen, right? Like, what is the scariest thing you can encounter? Like, creepers are very silent and deadly, and they look very scary, too, you know? What, in real life, an explosion would just rip you into shreds, right? But then you just die very quick death. Like, this sort of stuff, when you actually theorizing and not just coming up with a bullshit hidden lore nonsense that cannot be verified, this is something I would actually watch. I would actually be very interested in that stuff. But it's not there. The vibe is completely different.
Subscribe to number 1. This is a statement on the global shift in power.
Well, and Mr. Beast is gonna unshift the shift, unfortunately. Opening 2 websites at once. Mr. Beast at 247. T-Series at 262. It's gonna happen. It's 15 million left. And it might happen this year.
A ton of
It's a funny little thing, but this is... For me, T-Series is just a door for entry-level Indian people to enjoy YouTube. This is a gateway. But past that point, T-Series is not going to grow very fast. YouTube is going to find more entry levels to feed using the algorithm. But because YouTube did not know what to give to Indians who were the emerging market, they just threw T-Series over and over again. Like, until people created their accounts, created their habits, or are more recognizable by YouTube's algorithm. I don't know, bro. Obviously, you don't want to pump just one thing. But when I see that, like, the growth is very steady. It's very much 2 mil every single month. But technically in the past it was a little bit more steady. From here, from the middle point, it seems like it's more like a 3 mil. Even though it looks like very straight shape. I don't like Social Blade because stats are kind of look like that. Or it's just like very difficult to show a difference. Wow, look at this bump. It's the only exciting thing. I don't know, man.
On YouTube isn't.
You know what? I saw Indians invade Facebook as well, and it's not a pretty thing. It kind of sucks. Like, it's... I got sucked in, at least, into clicking, oh, I will accept this friend, and that friend over there, and that. Oh, let's see how having 100 Indian friends is gonna feel like. And it's nonsense. That was boring anyways. The viewership of FNAF is insane, bro, in comparison to other videos. That is so weird to me.
And try to fall infinitely. Each time you pass through the portal, you're adding mass to the bottom wormhole mouth and subtracting it from the top.
Oh yeah, that's something I never wanted to know. And that's a channel I never want to subscribe to ever again. See you guys next time.